Hula Hoops Women's NICC final between Limerick Celtics and Maree Basketball Club. I'm joined here with Mike Murray. Mike, a lot of talent on both teams, a lot of experience on both teams.
Yeah, good lot of experience here today. Maree team with a lot of ex-National League players, as is the Limerick Celtics.
Maree in control early on here in the first. Fahy on the ball, puts her on the floor, goes baseline, closed off well by Nadine Rice. Aspel on the break for Celtics here, sees the player ahead. Last touched out of bounds. Fighting for the ball underneath there comes up Maree. Nadine Rice no short on that one there as Maree pushed the ball down the floor.
Colleen McNerney with that rebound there. Colleen is going to be pivotal for them today on the inside. Tough inside player.
And there we have the other tough inside player, Michelle Fahy, draws the foul. Both teams, Limerick Celtics in particular, back here for the second year running, Mike.
Yeah, I saw the game against Mucknow last year. It was Mucknow Rangers last year.
Lakers there from Castleblaine, yes, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I saw that game. That was a tough game. They got a bit of a stronger team. They've a few additions to their team this year.
Absolutely. Nadine Rice actually is one of those additions from the Lakers team from last year, currently studying down in Limerick.
And Michelle hits the 2 free throws.
As Cardelli on the ball here for Limerick, draws the fouls the far end. Megan Cardelli, the American, currently playing with Limerick Celtics. Nadine to Aspel. Aspel on the ball, puts it on the floor, trademark behind the back.
It's steal by McNerney there. And a turnover again.
Aspel pulls the trigger, rebound underneath. Out of bounds, unfortunately, though, by
It's Carl McCarthy on the ball. Into Dana Finn on the inside.
Mike, both teams starting out in zone here. Is zone, as a coach, is zone the defense you're particularly fond of, or?
Not necessarily, depending on what we're going up against. They got a lot of shooters in these teams. I don't think they're going to be able to stay in that zone all day long, because they got some good, decent shooters from outside that should pull that zone. That should break that zone down.
Cardelli on the ball here, trying to pass it out of traffic. Stays Limerick Celtics ball.
Good defense from Fahy there.
A tentative start by both teams, Mike, not exactly free-flowing for the first 2 minutes here.
Not exactly. There'll be a bit of nerves here as well. You know, Maree, they've done extremely well to get here. I know Celtics have been here last year, but there'll still be a bit of nerves there, so they just got to bed themselves in it.
Carol McCarthy pushing the ball down the floor, waits for reinforcements. Michelle Fahy top of the key. That sort of spot doesn't come off this time though. Celtics ball.
Don't think they'll be able to leave Michelle with those two open for 2 more often.
No, definitely not. Emma DeLee on the ball here for Limerick Celtics to Aspel. Nadine Rice pops to the corner. Good ball movement by the Celtics here so far. Rice looking for Aspel, short corner shot. Aspel 0 for 2 in her first 2 shots here. She's a solid player as well. She can heat up and go for 20-30 points very easily, Mike.
Yeah, she's not going to stop taking them now. That's a good drive by Finn. Nice move from Dana Finn. Tough, strong move to the basket.
Finn is a very exciting young player, actually.
Yeah, she's a very good player. She's on the 16 squad, or she's 18s right now, 18 squad. Isn't it?
First one is good from the line for Finn. Second one falls as they trot back in defense. Emma DeLee on the ball here for Celtics, pushing the tempo. Looks for Aspel on the wing. Nadine Rice cuts strong to the basket, doesn't see the backdoor feed. Gets called for the travel. That's a dance move in Castleblaine. It's a travel up here, unfortunately, Mike.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Lakers still looking for that first bucket. Hasn't happened just yet. They need to get themselves off the mark pretty early, get themselves settled in.
And both McCarthy and Delia here, both very active guards up and down the floor. Oh, great pass by Fahy. Short rebound comes back in the hands of Rice. Aspel on the open court. 3 in front of her.
So reaching by Dana Finn.
Aspel with the cleverness there, just realising there wasn't much on there, just dropped the shoulder and drew the foul there.
Yeah, she's capable of doing that all day long as well.
Megan Cardelli thought about the shot, puts her on the floor. Good defense by Maree.
That's a rebound by Fahy. Out to Dana Finn on the wing.
McCarthy pulls the trigger from range, doesn't get her to fall. Fahy chases down the offensive rebound. It's going to be a long day for Limerick if they continue to let her get boards like that.
Absolutely, without a doubt. They're not going to be able to allow Michelle to receive that ball high like that.
As Nicola O'Connell picks up the block and foul on Delia. Timeout called here by Limerick Celtics as they trail 6-0 to Maree, 6:36 left in the first. And you're welcome back here to the NICC Women's Final in the arena in Tala. Mike, both coaches would be relatively happy, even though Celtics are trailing by 6. There hasn't been bad basketball played, really.
I think so. I think Celtics are getting back very quick on that fast break. They're covering Maree's fast break, which they'll be happy with too. They're just not, the shot hasn't dropped for them, but they'll keep taking it.
That's it. And on the offensive end there for Limerick Celtics, Nadine Rice had snuck back door, unbeknownst to the Maree defence. Missed the first layup, but got fouled on the follow-up.
That's the first foul for Michelle Fahy there.
And I suppose Celtics would be hoping to maybe go at Fahy, perhaps get her into foul trouble.
Yeah, possibly, but I don't think Michelle will be drawn into playing a game that she doesn't want to do. She's a very intelligent player, and she'll stick to her game plan, and the game plan that I presume Joe Shields, the coach, has organised for them. So
Nicola O'Connell on the ball, back to McCarthy up top. Great feed underneath. Back to O'Connell, a short range shot. Back drop for her. And we were just talking the timeout there. You were saying that Nicola O'Connell is a vital part of this Maree team, Mike.
Absolutely, yeah. She's a very strong player, very deceptive player inside. Pulls down a lot of rebounds for them as well and works extremely hard. And once she gets going into that game, she's going to be tough as well. Good strong rebound there from Michelle Fahy too.
Deemed a jump ball, I'm guessing there. It's a bit suspect there. I thought Fahy had secured the rebound. Celtics to inbounds. Megan Cardelli pulls the trigger on a 3. Comes off. Excellent rebound.
Great
inside
rebound,
there.
Dana Finn.
Carty breaks the pace. Aspel ahead. Picks up the foul off Aspel. She'll shoot 2. McCarthy perhaps having a bit too much pace there for Aspel.
Yeah, she did a nice little move there. She didn't go in at full speed. She just took her time and she drew the foul and got herself to the line. Nice move there, Carl.
That's it, and there's never going to be an easy basket on Michelle Aspel anyway. So
absolutely.
First one is good from McCarthy. Maree shooting well from the line early on here. Second one falls.
Second one falls also.
Nadine Rice on the ball for Limerick Celtics, brings it on the floor. Megan Cardelli in the corner. Up top to Delia, gets it a fall, that's a long 2. Limerick Celtics be happy to get off the up and running here on the scoreboard. They had 1 free throw to their name, but nice to see a shot fall for them.
Maree were pushing up their defense on that when they were getting back that time, and I think it just left that shot open at the top just a bit too much. Nice pass inside. Dana Finn for 2. A miss off Michelle Faye. That's the Lakers ball.
Clever play from Cardelli there. She just knew she wasn't going to get it, so tapped it off Michelle's leg. Bit more pressure from Maree here on the ball with pass to Aspel, back to Delay on the ball. Maree sitting in a 2-3 zone here as Aspel tries to make space. Try to pass through traffic, doesn't go. Rebound Finn. And Finn is very comfortable in the open court, Mike, with the ball.
Absolutely, she can carry that ball. Really lovely pass from Karen McCarthy there. Hard look. Nice dish. They're running the lanes really well. Yeah, Dana can get it, but I'm impressed with the way Lakers are getting back though. They're getting back and they're covering that fast break off Maree's. Maree would be known as being capable of running that ball, but they're covering that fast break pretty well.
Yeah, absolutely. Under there on the floor here. Aspel's picked up another foul. As a substitution made for Maree. Number 14, Niamh O'Toole, is on for Nicola O'Connell.
It's Nicola's 3rd foul. It's a early bit of foul trouble for Nicola.
This game has seen a lot of free throws in the first 5 or 6 minutes here, Mike. Hopefully it's not an indication of the sort of game where...
I think there is a bit of initial nerves and stuff. They're not getting into their routine or their patterns as they want, but I think it'll become more free-flowing as the game moves on a wee bit.
That's it. And as a coach who's coached teams to big finals, what advice would you have given the players, say, a few minutes before a game, or for any younger listeners out here who have dreams of playing in finals? What would be the best advice you could give?
What I always like to say is that it's no bigger. It's a regular game. I know it's difficult when you're in the arena in Tala and whatever, but the good thing today is that a lot of these girls have already played in big finals. They've all been in schools finals. They've all played nationally. A good few of them played nationally. So, you know, I'm sure Joe has worked on that, and he'll be able to get them motivated in the way he wants.
Absolutely. As Michelle Fahy is unlucky there as it rims out.
Just rimmed out on it.
Nadine Rice pulls up for the long 2. Draws iron but comes up short. Rebound O'Toole. Out to McCarthy. Finn on the weak side.
That's a nice pass from Dana Finn.
Good defense by Aspel.
Looking for the 3. It's gone short. Good rebound.
Talia pushes the ball here. Emma takes a quick look up to see what's ahead. Aspel on the wing for 3. Great rebound by Finn inside again. Celtics are back in numbers though.
Finn has spun down 4 or 5 rebounds at this stage. She's doing really well. She's helping out in there.
She's a very active player there, so she is. Nicola O'Toole looking for position inside, perhaps in Michelle's way.
Nice triangle. Great job. Great job.
Great feed from Michelle Fahy there for O'Toole for the wide open shot. Maree in 1-2-2 zone here. Celtics were looking to bring the ball inside there. Nadine Rice pulls up for 2. She is fouled and she will shoot 2 more free throws. I think perhaps O'Toole jumped out there in haste. I don't think that shot was probably...
I think it was more of a follow through. She caught her at the end of a follow through rather than anything. I thought it may have been from the baseline after the shot, but they gave her the 2 shots for. She's short on that.
Short on the first one, Nadine Rice. There must be a window open in here somewhere. Maybe a breeze caught it, Mike. That's all it could be. As Rice is good in the second one. As Jenny Morrison checks into the game for the first time for Amy Rickard for Celtics. Celtics trail by 6 here against Maree. 3:11 left in the first quarter. Finn on the wing looking for Fahy down low. Fahy, great vision across, picked off by Megan Cardelli. She's got numbers. She's Emma DeLea ahead of her. Chooses to hold it up. Back to Aspel on the wing. Great skip pass across. DeLea. Rice cutting down the middle. Doesn't get it to come off. Good ball movement though, Mike, for the Celtics here.
Good ball movement. There's lots and lots of contact in there. I think they're letting them play.
Finn, top of the tree, sees what's ahead of her.
Celtics are getting a lot more movement to the middle on offense. They're beginning to move that ball a lot easier. It's a 2 from Carl McCarthy. Good follow from Michelle. Smart play.
Out of bounds off the legs of Jenny Morrison. And just looking at the heights out there, Mike, I think that Maree possibly have the advantage, like Michelle there, a little over the 6 foot mark, and you have Neve O'Toole also around 5'11", whereas Celtics have Jenny Morrison at 6 foot and Nadine Rice at 5'11", but they really are quite shorter across the guard spectrum.
Yeah, plus you have a guard like Dana who's actually pulling down rebounds, so even though she mightn't be big in stature, she's pulling down and she's making herself play really big. And there she is again. She's got a lovely steal and a great pass to Carl McCarthy in the fast break. Oh, and Carl just can't make that drop.
She couldn't hit the brakes on time there as Emma D'Elia breaks up the floor now. Goes inside or two, well blocked out there by Michelle Fahey.
Great defense from Fahey, nice block. And here we go with this fast break again. I think when a bit of fatigue starts kicking in, we're going to see this fast break being ran more efficiently.
Absolutely, absolutely. It has to be said, Michelle Fahey looks so effortless when she's on the floor out there.
Yeah.
She got the block there as if it was a casual Sunday when ran down an offense. Fantastic to watch.
She'll probably tell you that it's not effortless, but you know, hey, looks it.
1:47 left here in the first.
Oh, lovely pass inside. Great job, Carl McCarthy. Nice pass from Carl McCarthy into McInerney.
That's McInerney's first score of the game, I think, here.
They got that little triangle going with McInerney inside, and with Fahey drawing those defenders, going to give her a lot of space on the inside.
And up the other end, Megan Cardelli answers back with a long 2 there. Celtics keeping within touching distance here.
A good hustle
of Maree, who are ahead by 8. Nice ball handling skills by D'Elia. Megan pulls the trigger again. It's another long 2 here. It's like that big feet syndrome, and an extra inch or two should be outside that 3-point line.
Absolutely, they can't be giving her those shots. She'll take them all day long.
Finn on the ball. McCarthy sees it ahead of her. Across to Fatty. Back to McCarthy. Nice ball movement 2 from McCarthy there. 40 seconds left here. Aspel on the ball. Aspel yet to get on the scoreboard apart from the free throw line. Cardelli again in that wing. She loves that spot, Mike.
Yeah, they're going to have to get back on that, and that's on that rotation. That rotation is coming out. She's staying out for that long 2 or 3 every time. They got to leave that defensive player out there to cover that.
20 seconds left. 6-point lead for Maree Basketball Club.
It's a long 3 from Carl McCarthy. It just rims out. Dana Finn with the rebound again. Michelle Fahey for the 2. A little bit short. McInerney just fumbles that rebound. Good us. Oh, it's not McInerney, sorry.
It's O'Toole there.
O'Toole.
Yeah, no, it was good hustle there. Bit of pressure here now. Ball comes out to Morrison on the wing. She doesn't look like a ball handler. Back to the hands of Emma. She has Aspel past her feet. Gets the shot off. Doesn't go. End of the first quarter here. Limerick Celtics trail Maree Basketball Club 18-12. And you're very welcome back to the Hula Hoops Women's NICC Final, Limerick Celtics versus Maree Basketball Club. A lot of other good games coming up later on today, Mike.
Yeah, we're going to have some great games. And of course, Michael D coming to watch our main event this evening, which is a huge achievement for Basketball Ireland to get the president here. It's going to be a great evening of basketball.
Absolutely. I don't know if you ever played basketball before, did he, or did you hear?
Michael D, oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Point guard.
Michelle Fahy on the ball. Across to McCarthy. Holds it up, see what develops. O'Toole working hard for position inside, along with McInerney. McCarthy pulls the trigger. Doesn't go, rebound Aspel. Great defensive pressure
there from McInerney. I think they're going to try and ramp it up a little bit, Maree, at this stage.
McCarthy with the inbounds.
That's Michelle's. That's a little fumble.
Megan Kelly out in front. She has help across to Jenny Morrison. Cuts to the basket. Blows the layup. Rebound by Finn. Finn has a lot of rebounds here, Mike, already in this game.
Yeah, she's doing really well. She's also, we were just talking during the break, she's on the same side as Aspel in defense, and she's a tough guard for Michelle to be going up against.
Great feed from Fahy there off the switch on the screen. Didn't put off. Aspel in the open court. Gets bailed out with a reach-in foul by McInerney.
I think at this early stage we're seeing a bit of fatigue coming in. They seem to be missing the easy ones just that last little bit because they're working hard out there.
That's it. Both teams, quite a few fouls on each side. No one in foul trouble, let's say, but apart from Nicola O'Connell with 3, that's it.
That's a tough move.
Nadine Rice dances away to the basket for 2.
Nice spin move underneath the hoop. Good 2 points.
And while on one end you have Michelle Fahy, I think Celtics probably need to look to the likes of Nadine Rice there to get going on offense. She's a player that's very capable, did very well over at the Europeans.
That's a nice one.
In Montenegro last year, nice feed down low.
That's some lovely basketball, some very smart pick and rolls going off on the side there.
Ball inside, Nadine working hard position, foul on the floor. Picked up by O'Toole for Maree.
Yeah, she's getting good. Rice is getting good early position there on the block. It's got to be taken away from her.
I think they're looking to put the ball in the corner and trying to draw Michelle Fahy out of that area, and that's why Rice is getting it.
And then on the rotation back, they're looking for that shot because Cardarelli has been hitting them. They're going to keep getting her the ball.
McCarthy with Delia shepherded on the court. Finn top of the tree, thought about a shot perhaps. Looks inside, O'Toole to Fahy. Fahy puts on the floor. Across the lane, halfway down, doesn't go. Great rebound by O'Toole though.
O'Toole's working really hard. She's doing very well. Their offensive rebounds, they're big offensive rebounds.
Michelle Fahy said enough is enough and drops it in from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's Michelle's 15-footer from the top.
Emma Delay on the ball here for Limerick Celtics. Looking for Aspel in the corner. Aspel pulls the trigger early. With a long 2, gets to the drop. Aspel is up and running again here.
Yeah, Jimmy, you were just saying earlier that Michelle has been kind of quiet. All she needs a few minutes and she'll put those points up.
Finn. Bumped by Aspel there. Aspel protests. She doesn't agree. It will be a foul, however. A technical foul dished out.
And she got a technical foul
on Michelle Aspel. I always ask referees what's their favourite letter in the alphabet, and they always tell me T, Mike. They always tell me T.
We can't comment on referees right now, Jimmy.
Not at all. We're safe up here, though. We're safe up here. As Limerick Celtics make a change. Coming out is Jenny Morrison. Going into the game is Cathy McCarthy. Cathy McCarthy, also a tall girl, listed here at 5'10". So Limerick Celtics trying to stay going with at least a tall 2 on the 5 on the floor at all times. McCarthy, whoop, halfway down on that one. Popcorn free throws here. This is the first.
Just rimmed out.
Finn on the ball. Fahy puts on the floor. Oh, excellent move.
Thought there was a bit of a foul there. There's a hell of a lot of contact going on the way back in when they're driving that ball. I thought that was a foul, but hey, referees didn't. That's the main thing.
That's it. Nadine Rice in the ball across to Emma Delea. Long 2. Comes off Finn. Now this is where Maree are very dangerous, Mike. Finn puts it on the floor. Good recovery by McCarthy.
I have to say, I'm impressed with the way Celtics are getting back. They know that that's Maree's game, but they haven't allowed that fast break at all today.
That's a timeout called by Tony O'Hare and Limerick Celtics as they trail 16-22. 7:08 left here in the second. Mike, which of the coaches do you think is happiest at the minute, or would be any massive changes needed early on yet?
Don't honestly think so. I think that Celtics are getting into their rhythm a bit more offensively. I think Joe Shields might want them to be moving that ball a bit faster on the offensive when they pull down those defensive rebounds and trying to run that fast break. But other than that, Dana Finn is having a serious game here. She's doing really well.
Dana Finn drops in the triple there as Emma D'Elia brings the ball up the floor. Rice on the wing. D'Elia cuts through. Very dangerous skip pass across.
Yeah.
Aspel.
With a foul on Dana Finn.
Fouled. That's one of those moves there. If it comes off, it's a great idea, but if not, it's a foul. So you can't hold that against Finn on that one there. 6:36 left here in the second. And Finn, given her stature, is very long on defense. She's them arms are getting her hands on a lot of ball there, Mike.
Yeah, if you notice, she's always crouched. She's always in that good defensive stance. She's not standing up. She's always low. She's a good, strong player.
Cardelli touches the ball for the first time in about 3 minutes here in the game. Thought about a shot, pulls up, skip pass. Rice has snuck in again at the back. Lifted a pivot foot. It'll be travel going back down the other end. Maree ball.
Joe Shields has told them to make sure to not leave Cardarelli open anymore. McInerney is staying up high on that return pass all the time from now on, and she's actually taken away that shot in the last few offenses.
Finn puts it on the floor, gets to the basket.
No help there. No help from the Celtics.
That's it. And Finn didn't need any help getting to the basket herself there. Rice up top. Cardelli thought of a shot, put it on the floor. She needs options here. Rice, long two. Gets it to go off the glass.
She showed bank, Jimmy.
She did. The bank was open on a Saturday, Mike. Finn taking over the ball handling duties here for Maree. Looking to run McCarthy up the middle. Gets a look, closed out. Fahy picks off the errant pass.
Great offensive rebound from Michelle Fahy.
Great work, great work. She'll be looking for her arm back after that foul though, but she'll go to the line to shoot two here. 18-27 in favour of Maree.
Have to say hello to Juan Carlos Azzopardi, the assistant coach on the Lakers team, or the Celtics team. Juan Carlos went to school with me, played on an Irish team as a young guy as well. And he has a daughter playing on the team too.
I was going to say that, Adela is the daughter there, yes.
The tradition continues.
Aspel, great feed inside, doesn't come off, too many hands. Rebound, McInerney took the contact. Cardelli still fishing for the ball, but it'll be Maree ball down the floor. You get the sense here, Mike, that Limerick are not happy at the minute. They're looking to push the tempo, get back in control of this game a little bit, as Maree are kind of picking off scores.
Yeah, I think Maree offensively have that 1 or 2 extra options offensively. I think they have.
That's it.
And they're pulling that zone out of position, and when they leave any one of them, the Maree players are more capable of actually taking that 2 points. It's an offensive.
That's it. When you got players like McCarthy that can hit Finn on a flare curl like that there for a basket, that's beautiful basketball to watch.
Absolutely.
Celtics ball, 5:04 left in the stop-start second quarter so far, as they trail 18-29.
I think Joe Shields is complaining about the referee of an offensive foul that time. He saw an elbow being swung, but
he's going to have a chat about it now as Celtics trail 18-29 here, 5:04 left in the second. To the arena in Tala, where we are midway through the second quarter between Limerick Celtics and Maree Basketball Club in the NICC final. McCarthy, or delay, a nice fake, rebound. Cardelli,
yeah.
Skip pass across again. Delia gets her hands on the ball quite a bit. Nadine down the middle, takes the bump, doesn't get the basket though. McCarthy pushes it out. Celtics all back on defense. McCarthy, strong drive to the basket, takes the foul from what looks to be Nadine Rice.
Either Nadine Rice or Cardarelli, which...
Either way, we got some more free throws here.
That's the second one on Nadine Rice. Good strong move to the hole by Carl.
McCarthy short on the first one. Very active guard, McCarthy. She's well able to push it down the floor, Mike.
Absolutely, Carl's nice, sweet shooter. Nice follow through on that shot. I shouldn't have said anything.
We just jinxed her there as Cardelli chases down the rebound there. Aspel on the ball, puts in the floor. 1-on-3, makes some space with the shoulder. Gets the bucket on Michelle Fahy there.
Yeah, nice subtle little shoulder through to make it.
Just to let you know, I'm still playing this game here. Finn on the wing for the ball with Maree. Takes it up top. And Maree at the minute, Mike, they're looking to run McCarthy through the middle to receive the ball high to free up perhaps the post players.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, Celtics have gone into a man and it's given them a bit more space. They're trying to isolate Fahy on the inside.
Overcooked.
Good hustle. She pushed it off. That's it. A Maree ball.
Slightly overcooked pass there from McCarthy, but the intentions were good. Finnell inbound from the baseline.
Well, if they do isolate on the inside, Michelle will either draw that foul or she'll take it.
McCarthy across the middle, makes a gap. Gets the basket.
This is the Euro step.
Delay on the ball now for Celtics. On the wing to Aspel. Megan Carday left open there, that's it. Great hustle by McInerney there on the ball.
McInerney's a tenacious defender, man. She's really working hard back there.
Finn thought about it.
She's doing a lot of work off the ball as well. That's a shot for Finn. Surprised she didn't. Dana passed up that shot at the top. That's a nice shot for her. She's not going to get better than that, I don't think.
That's it. And both teams in the penalty now. So that foul on her 2 will send Emma D'Elia to the free throw line for 2 free throws. 3 minutes left in the second, Mike. We could have a long 3 minutes here.
Yeah.
Timeout called. 20-31 in favour of Maree. And you're very welcome back here. 3:04 left in the second, as Limerick Celtics trail by 11 with Emma D'Elia for Celtics on the line for 2.
And we're just looking at the foul count there. We're looking at Nicola O'Connell, Dana Finn, and Niamh O'Toole are all on 3 fouls. It's early going with the kind of tough game that's happening here, that they're early to be on 3 fouls, especially the likes of Dana Finn, who is very important to this Maree team.
As Celtics come up short in the free throws here. That girl again, Finn, on the ball for Maree as they look to run their offensive sets against Celtics. Man defense, McCarthy. Nice move by O'Toole.
Offensive rebound, a foul on either Nadine or Cardarelli again. Nadine Rice. Yeah, it's on Nadine Rice.
After a good drive there by Rosalia Vasquez for Maree.
That's 3 fouls on Nadine Rice now too. Is it 2 or 3?
As Rice leaves the game and is replaced by number 15, Amy Ricker.
Yeah, she's on 3, so they're taking her out for a rest. He makes the first one. Just misses the second.
Ricker with a big rebound there for Celtics. Aspel pushes the ball ahead. Emma D'Elia thought about a shot, swings it back. Megan Cardelli down low. Ricker on the other end. Call for the travel. It'll be Maree ball. And this quarter particular, Mike, is very much stop-start. Probably more beneficial to Celtics playing a game like this, whereas Maree like to get it and run.
Yeah, they do like to get that ball out and run, but I think, you know, as that fatigue hits in as well, as the fatigue fits in, they're going to be able to run, because I think Maree have the legs on the Celtics team as well. I think they're that slightly bit fitter. As with every foul now, they're going to the line too, so the foul shots are going to be extremely important.
Down the stretch, absolutely. McInerney is good on the first.
That's the first one. And makes the second.
Second one drops here. It's now a 14-point lead. Emma D'Elia on the ball down the middle, kicks it out. Megan Cardelli for the shot. Rims out, rebound again by McInerney. Working very hard in there, has to be said.
Absolutely, she is working very hard. I think Lakers' offensive options are Celtics, I keep saying. I think Celtics' offensive options have actually come down to Cardarelli.
Absolutely. And at the minute, it looks like the basket is bigger at this end for Maree than it is for Celtics on the other.
Dana Finn with another 2 there, but it was the entry pass that actually made that basket so nice. McInerney with another steal. McInerney is working tirelessly back there.
McCarthy will hold it up, see what develops. Ball up top to Finn. Finn up the middle, looking to isolate McInerney down low. Nice move inside, doesn't come off. Offensive rebound, nice footwork.
Maybe just that one extra shot. Possibly just popped it out for that shot from the outside, but really strong work from McInerney on offensive boards.
As Maree hedge high in the screens, leaving DeLeo open. Thought about a shot. She doesn't get it to go. Two Maree players fighting over a rebound, but it's a good complaint, Mike.
Absolutely, good complaint there. They're pulling down the majority of the rebounds there. I don't think offensively we haven't seen Celtics pulling down any offensive rebounds.
Ball inbounded to Ricker there. She draws the foul.
That's the second on Michelle Fahey.
Pass from Leanna Hearn, who just checked in there a few minutes ago. 58 seconds left, Mike, in a game that has been kind of a stop-start. Do you reckon that a lead of, say, 16 or 17 points is too much to amass going into the second half? Or
definitely not too much to amass with the talent of the players that are on the Celtics team. But I think Joe Shields will be extremely happy with the way it's gone. You know, because I don't think that they've played extremely well. I think young Finn has had a really good game in that first half. But yeah, there's more to come from Maree too.
And Finn having that good game. Speaking of,
I definitely think that Joe Shields will be the happier of the coaches.
As Aspel get called for the foul there. I was just going to say before that break there that Finn is having a good game with a really good player defending her.
Absolutely.
In Michelle Aspel, so good battle there.
I think it's worked in Maree's favour more so than Celtic's favour, because she's defending Michelle Aspel at the other end and she's held her very quiet, in fairness to her.
Fahey makes the move, draws the contact, gets the foul. She'll shoot two.
Yeah, there's lots and lots of contact in there, in fairness. I think they were thinking of that she walked, but that's the trademark Michelle Fahey move there.
25.6 left here in the second quarter. 21-36 in favour of Maree. Fahey to extend the lead by one, she does. Second one falls. Amy Rickard inbounds the ball. Megan Cardali almost had it picked off there. She pushed down the floor. Aspel on the wing, well sheltered by Michelle Fahey. Steps inside, contact, no call. It'll be Maree ball.
"15 seconds, 12 seconds on the clock." So Maree will look for that one good shot. Goes out the half.
McCarthy pulls the trigger, long three. Doesn't get it to go. Aspel fires it up. And that's it for the first half here, folks. 21-38 lead in favour of Maree. Join us again in a few minutes where we'll see perhaps a continuation of Maree's dominance or a big revival from Limerick Celtics. You guys are very welcome back here to the third quarter between Limerick Celtics and Maree by BC in the women's NICC final here in the arena in Tala. Mike, what are you hoping to see out of the timeout, out of half time rather, between these two teams?
I think we'll see Maree putting a bit of pressure on the ball coming down the floor. I think definitely we're going to see more pressure initially up from Maree, but I think Joe Shields is going to be the happier of the two coaches. They haven't played extremely well. There's been a lot of fouls, but you know, I think Joe's going to be the happiest.
I think up on 22 or 23 fouls in the first half. Just a couple of stats, Mike. Maree were +9 on the rebounds, +4 in assists, and had 5 less turnovers. So I think perhaps their lead stemming from that.
Absolutely. We're talking about the work rate of O'Connell initially when she was in there before she got into the foul trouble, but Colleen McNerney is actually doing a tremendous job defensively in there. She's working really hard, and Michelle Fahey's pulling down those rebounds, and as is Dana Finn. So that's the reason why they're ahead in the rebound game so far.
As both teams, to be honest, aren't shooting particularly well. Celtic is shooting 26%. Maree a little better on 36%. Maree are 1 of 10 from threes, and Celtic 0-6 as Nadine Rice gets the bucket and the foul. Looking to get something going early on here for Celtics.
We're definitely fouls are going to become a major issue for these teams because the rosters aren't that big that they can go too deep on their benches. So when their main players are getting fouls, we're going to have a lot of inexperienced players on the floor. But we'll wait to see if that.
Hopefully it won't, because they could run out her fouls or we could run out her daylight, Mike. As it's going here, McInerney is called for the travel.
Oh, that's a tough call. But that was a nice pass in from Michelle Fahey and a good cut from McInerney, but referee has blown it away.
Celtics inbound the ball to Rickard on the ball. Back to Delia. She comes down the floor, guarded by McCarthy. To the wing. Aspel pulls the trigger early. Long rebound by that girl Dinah Finn again as she pushes the ball up the floor. She has numbers, great feet inside, great basket.
You could see that coming. That was a great run, but they're filling those lanes well. She had options both sides. The defender couldn't do anything. And she made the good pass to dish it off. And great help.
Vasquez at the back. Vasquez out in the open court now, pushes the ball ahead. Back to Finn for the return pass. She gets it a go. Took his time coming down. Aspel outbounds to Megan Cardelli.
This is the game that Maree love to play. They put that initial pressure on the ball. Nadine Rice ain't going to give up just yet, that's for sure.
That's a nice little 1-2 game being played by Rice and Cardelli when they get the chance. McCarthy patient. Vasquez, she was shooting that ball even before she got it. Rebound Cardelli. Picked off by McCarthy, who was very industrious out there. Vasquez down the middle.
Oh.
Got caught as she passed there.
Foul by Rickard. Just gave her a little bump as she went through. Maree ball baseline.
We have a timeout call by Limerick Celtics. They want to chat it over as they trail 25-42 to Maree here in the arena with 7:47 left in the third. And you're very welcome back here. 7:47 left in the third. Maree inbound the ball. McCarthy sizes up her options. She's Fatty up top of the tree. She has Vasquez down low. McCarthy way outside. NBA range comes up short. Aspel pushes the ball 2-on-1, will take it herself. Foul, and we'll go shoot 2.
Good strong move from Michelle.
Don't forget, folks, we have 2 more big, massive games coming up tonight. We have the Hula Hoops President Cup final between BFG Neptune and EJ Sligo All Stars, followed then by the Hula Hoops Leicester versus Griffith Swords Thunder at 8 p.m. tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a great evening of basketball, all right.
McCarthy ahead to Finn. Thought about the shot, pulls it back to McCarthy. And the Maree players getting a lot of time in the ball here, Mike.
They're getting like 2 and 3 seconds of time before they have to release that shot.
Would that be down to the fact that maybe the Celtics are sitting deep in that zone, or perhaps a bit of fatigue on the Celtics' behalf?
I'd say it's a mixture of both, but they can't afford to stay back all this, because those guys are going to make that shot. Like, they're hitting 30% or 30-something% as we say, so they're going to have to be falling, put more pressure on that shot.
Rice working very hard. 2 shots don't come off though. McCarthy will take her time on the ball. In the corner, Finn. Closely guarded by Carderi. Hand on the hip, that'll be a foul on the baseline. Both teams playing hard, but both teams playing perhaps dangerous defense where they're picking up fouls. There's a foul board that's starting to light up like a Christmas tree in January here, Mike. If we keep going this, it could be out of spaces. Fahy top of the tree, pops it down low.
And they're still allowing a lot of contact on the inside. The referees are actually allowing them a lot of contact, but there's just so many fouls. I think there's a lot of reaching in fouls and stuff like that.
And it's probably frustrating for a player as well. As a player yourself, you know when you're trying to game a stop-start and you want to get into a flow.
Absolutely, yeah. But especially that running game of Maree's, but they're still moving the ball pretty well, and they're still working for each other. So
Finn with a nice feed inside to McCarthy, works hard, gets it back outside. McInerney doesn't go. Rebound by Rice. Megan Cadali 1-on-1. Will she take it here?
That's great defense.
Great pass. Delia underneath.
Vasquez did a good job stopping Cardarelli there, but she released the ball and then got the foul on the inside again. But good defensive job there by her.
Delia will shoot 2 free throws here. First one's a bit strong, doesn't go. An exciting game coming up, as I said, between Neptune and Sligo. I was actually chatting to Shane O'Mara there. The last time he was up here was in 2006 when they beat Longford Falcons in the National Cup final.
That's my old club. Spent many of the year down in Sligo playing. Great days. The likes of the Monties and the McGowans and
that's right.
all of them boys. Probably all going to be up this way this evening, I'd say.
I'd say half of Sligo will definitely be up here. Any of the basketball heads will all be up here for Sligo.
They'll all be here, exactly.
Sligo, of course, who are without Cian Lally for tonight's game.
Yeah.
Will be a big loss with a broken hand.
It's going to be a big loss, all right.
He recently made the men's under 20 panel, so he'd be a big loss for them. Neptune, of course, with all the young guns.
Yeah, those young kids from Neptune, or young lads from Neptune, they're the future of that club. They showed us last night in the 18s what they can do.
As Michelle Fahy pushes the ball down the floor here, draws the contact, we go to the line to shoot 2.
That's the other Michelle Aspel.
Oh, Michelle Aspel, pardon.
It's close.
Timeout is called by Maree. Bit of confusion on the floor here. I'm not sure the refs know what's happening.
Just a correctable error there from the referees.
Timeout. Here as Celtics trail 27-42 with 5:41 left in the third. And you're very welcome back here as Michelle Aspel steps to the line to shoot 2 for Limerick Celtics as they trail 27-42. First one rims out. Second one just short as well as it comes off the rim. Rebound Michelle Fahy.
It's pretty much shown what's been happening game through. Offensively and defensively, Maree are that bit stronger on the offensive boards and defensive boards, and they're getting their second chances as a result.
That's it, skip pass across the zone. Vasquez on the ball, neat pass to Fahy, pulls up for her trademark shot, doesn't come off though. Rebound Rice, puts it on the floor, crosses half court, 2 in front of her, decides to take it herself, passes out.
It's a travel. It's a good call from the referee. In fairness, Maree got back and got into that help defense position straight away. Good help from Michelle Fahy on the turnaround, and
that's it. Perhaps you'd wonder, would Celtics be better to get the ball into, say, a ball handler and push it on the floor, because they've gone down with Biggs handling a couple of times and it hasn't come off for them. Rebound by Rice underneath. McInerney giving her close attention. Rice called for the travel, disputed and hit with the tech.
And hit with the tee, and that all came from the tenacious work from Colleen McInerney. She's really working very hard. She's doing a great job on the inside, offensively and defensively, and she caused that turnaround, and she's put her team to the line for that extra shot.
She's tenacious. If I wanted someone to mind the house, I think I'd be calling on Colleen, as Rice sits with 4 fouls. Jenny Morrison checking back into the game for Rice.
That's a big difference now. Rice gone off too, because that's one of Celtic's main offensive threats on the bench.
She has been their most active post player, let's say. Getting vital scores. Excellent pass from Fatty underneath. Nice neat wrap round by McInerney. Doesn't come off to Vasquez. Aspel on the full court, looking dangerous. Going to the basket. Good stand by McCarthy. Limerick looking to be a little bit short on options offensively here as Finn is on the ball. Foul by Rickard. It'll be on the line on the baseline for Finn.
That's 3 on Rickard.
4:20 left here in the third as Vasquez inbounds the ball. McCarthy wide open, thought about the shot.
Yeah.
Bit of contact under the basket between 2 players. Delay on the ball. Fatty caught from the cherry pick steal from behind. Ref probably had the blindside view here. It was a 50-51.
That's 3 on Michelle Fahy.
As Maree are now in the penalty, so
4:08 on the clock, and they're in the penalty.
First shot delay, drops in. Second one goes. Both teams might be kind of tentative with the substitutions they're making. Maree going no deeper than say 6 or 7, and similar from Celtics here.
Yeah, they've been no deeper than 7 the whole game so far.
Great pass down low from Fahy.
A lot of the reason for
great work by Finn inside. Left hand layup puts it in.
It's a lot of reason for a lot of these fouls. This time out from Limerick Celtics again. It's a lot of reason for a lot of these fouls. There's a lot of fatigue out there.
Another timeout here as Celtic still trail 29-45 Maree. Limerick Celtics to inbound the ball here. 3:52 left in the third quarter. Slight
Turnover
momentary
straight
lapse.
away.
Finn to the basket, will draw the foul, will make the basket. And it's deja vu again for Limerick Celtics here, as previously before the timeout, we've seen pretty much the same from Finn there.
Yeah, and she continues to finish very well. Good hustle there from Karen McCarthy, getting the steal earlier on. It's just what Celtics didn't need after their own timeout. And she makes the extra point as well.
She drops it in. With 3:45 left in the third here, Mike, do you reckon this game is out of sight, or will we see a comeback from Celtics, or is it even possible?
Just as Michelle Aspel drops a three, it's going to be very difficult. In fairness, it will be very difficult because offensively, I don't think they have the threats to cause a nearly a 20-point turnaround at this stage with just over a quarter and a bit left to go. But hey, nothing is impossible, as they say. That was a lovely pass from Karen McCarthy.
Just didn't come off.
Michelle Fahy nearly drew her third foul also.
Aspel draws the foul here though. She will go to the line to shoot two.
She's very smart. She keeps that movement going and she doesn't release it till the very, very end. So she's making that defender reach.
Yeah, she really used her body well there to take the bump.
Absolutely.
McInerney looks to pick a bit of a knock as well. She's walking a bit gingerish there. First one is good from Aspel. Second one is good. Aspel is looking to take this team back here.
It's a straight 5 points from her.
Even if she has to do it herself. Here comes McCarthy on the ball. Being closely guarded by Emma DeLay.
That's the pedigree of her, I guess. She's not going to lay down, that's for sure. Michelle Aspel.
At all. She's a tough player. McCarthy on the ball. Outside to Finn. Tough defense here by Cardelli on Finn. They lock her up. Morrison. Hard foul there, perhaps.
I think it's a no call, really. I don't think they're going to.
There was certainly no malice in it, just fighting for the ball.
I think it's just tough defensive call, yeah.
And
I think that's the right option right there. She put herself into a corner. And in fairness, the Celtics players played good defense.
That's it. Morrison back to Cardelli. Cardelli pushes the ball down the floor. Has options ahead, but also a lot of blue jerseys. Aspel, top of the tree. Being very closely guarded by McCarthy, giving her no daylight. Got a bit hungry, put her hand in the fire, got burned there. Aspel will go to the line to shoot two more.
I don't think Maree necessarily need to be pushing so high on that defense. You know, they're not going to release it so quick. They're on their foul. They're in foul trouble. They're actually just giving them buckets at this stage. They can play their tough defense, but they don't have to be reaching and pushing them out so high. Yeah,
and given that Celtics shot 0 for 6 at the half from 3-point range, I'd be happy to sit back a little bit and let them put their shots up.
Absolutely, there, and that's a let off there. Michelle Aspel missing those 2 free throws.
Cardelli to inbound.
Like, it's back to a 14-point game. You'd never know. A few threes and it all changes.
Cardelli fighting, nice step underneath there. Doesn't go.
That was a really nice step inside.
Finn again with the rebound.
She's got doubled. Now the elbow swinging there. She needs to be careful with those.
Down low to Finn again from McCarthy. Takes her time on the ball. Fahy makes the baseline her own. Excellent feed inside. Didn't come off. Michelle Aspel ahead. Delia. This has to go in for them. It doesn't. Rebound McCarthy.
That's a big 2 miss from the Celtics. That was a little turnaround point there because Celtics have actually got their impetus really going now. It's a big long 3 from.
And there's been a few little misses like that today, Mike, in fairness, that they have just not had the luck with them.
Absolutely, yeah. They're the little things that change a game up.
Aspel was hoping to get a bump there, picked off by Finn. She'll not be caught down the back. She well defended by Delia, but McCarthy's on hand to put her in.
McCarthy's on hand. In fairness, the defender put her onto her weaker hand. She's stronger on the left-hand side, but she made the steal to make the basket. Good follow-up by McCarthy.
Emma pass to Megan, top of the tree. Has options. Emma's wide open again, thought about a shot, puts on the floor, turns the corner. Morrison on the free throw line, too strong. Rebound by Finn.
Michelle Fahy's going to slow down this ball. She's going to take some time out of these offenses now with 1:07 on the clock.
Finn out in the corner to Vasquez, down to Fahy. Puts it on the floor.
It has to be a foul, yeah. And a foul on Rickard. I think that's her 4th. Yeah, it's the 4th foul on Rickard.
Nadine Rice.
Michelle Fahey to the line for 2.
As Rice is checking back into this game for Limerick Celtics. In place of Jenny Morrison, who put in a good 4-minute shift there, Mike.
Absolutely, yeah, she did really well. She did really well. She stepped in there and filled the gap for a little while and brought on a little bit of impetus from Celtics. They did well in the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Fahey is good on the first free throw.
I still think offensively, Maree have that little bit more, that they have those extra options. And they move that ball around. They have too many threats for Celtics to take care of.
That's it. Rebound from Rice to Cardelli. So Limerick Celtics really need to get things going here. Finishing a high going into the fourth.
That's a 3. And a long 2. Oh.
Ball slips out of McInerney's hands.
I don't think she expected that to be an air ball.
41 seconds left in the clock here. 34-51 in favour of Maree. Ball outside to Aspel. Puts it on the floor. Great feed inside. Comes off. One of the Maree players back out to Cardelli. Somehow she puts it up. Great rebound by Rice.
That's a tough move by Rice. That's a foul by Cardarelli or Rickard. Either one. Either.
And we are heading to the free throw line again.
That's Rickard. No, it's Cardarelli.
Rickard will stay in the game, so it's on 4 fouls.
And that's Cardarelli up on her 4th now too.
Having a player like Michelle Fahey on your team, though, Mike, it just gives you so many options.
Absolutely.
Even if she's
Michelle
not
played with us in Mystics last year, and yeah, great role model for all the players. Great girl.
Gets her own rebound off the free throw and a make. Fantastic stuff from Michelle Fahey.
Tough putback.
24 seconds left in the clock. Emma DeLee on the ball for Celtics. Touched out of bound by the ever-present Dinah Finn. 20 seconds left on the clock, 16 on the shot clock. 34-53.
She's going to step back in. I could see that happening.
Bit long. Nadine Rice, weak side rebound. Doesn't draw glass. Fahey with the rebound underneath the basket. Maree will hold. 10 seconds left for the last offense.
Left. We're going to look for one, I'd say. I'd say Carol will be launching this.
They're going to go early. She has shot a few so far. Goes hard to the basket.
And she's put Rickard out of the game too. That's Rickard's 5th foul.
Rickard picking up a big bump there as McCarthy went by her.
She's a bit unsteady on her feet.
1.6 left in the very stop-start quarter, Mike. 34-53. Limerick Celtics have it all to do going into the fourth after this.
They did, but you know, 3/4 way through that quarter, they had a bit of a push on. Aspel had that 5 points in a row, but still the depth of the Maree team, they were able to pull it back. Some good defensive and offensive rebounds.
Cardelli on the ball, pushed it down, wasn't aware of the clock. As we finish the longest third quarter of the day, 34-55 in favour of Maree basketball. Very welcome back here to the final of the Hula Hoops Women's NICC final between Limerick Celtics and Maree, BC. Maree having all the ways the first 3 quarters here as they lead 34-55. McCarthy on the ball, picked off by Rice. Rice in the open floor, being chased by Michelle Fahey. Rice to the basket, doesn't come off.
And you know, unfortunately, that's been the way for the Celtics today. They've gotten away in a few of them fast breaks, and I think confidence-wise, it's just drained them. You know, being down 20 points at this stage and having worked hard, and then that 3 being thrown in your face just like that. Yeah, it's difficult to keep going.
That girl Dinah Finn has been going all game here, guys.
Yeah, Dana's proved. She's been called up to the 18 squad, the Irish 18 squad, and or the team. She's actually made the team, so that'll be for the European Championships this year, being held in Ireland.
That's
Jimmy?
right. Yes, yeah.
First time, great stuff.
96 games over 2 weeks or something like that.
It's going to be unbelievable. It will. It's going to be brilliant. You won't have to travel away to get that such a high standard of basketball.
You might not get the tan though, Mike. Rice, top of the key, thought about options, outside Cardelli. Aspel in her favourite spot on the side, doesn't get it to go. Rebound McCarthy. Celtics very quick back in defence, even in the 4th quarter here. And McCarthy looks to set it up. Finn called for the walk. That's a move in New York, but it's a travel here in the arena today. As timeout called by Limerick Celtics, 34-58. 9 minutes left in the 4th. Yeah, perhaps, Mike. It'll be interesting to see how they.
I think they just got to go all out at this stage, you know.
I think
20 odd points down. They're not going to go down not fighting anyway, I'd say.
I think a bit of self-respect might come into play here. They look to put a nice finish on the game, perhaps even if it hasn't gone their way. Rice, top of the elbow, pops it down low. D'Elia thought about it. Megan Cardelli runs into traffic. Dive down by McInerney. The jump ball in favour of Celtics.
That's some nice help defense
there. Maree,
nice help defense there from Maree. They didn't let that shot off. Even on the rotation, there was somebody getting up to stop that shot. Even being 24 up, it's admirable.
Absolutely, definitely. Absolutely. But it's great when you get a team that play for each other like this.
Yeah, well, these are all girls that would have played school together and stuff. Apart from Dana Finn now, who's originally from Mayo, down in Kilchamaugh, Mayo. But all of these girls would have played secondary school probably in Calasanctus, you know. And they all get back together for this tournament, which is great. Quite familiar with each other as Finn pops it in on one end for Maree, and turnover by Rice by means of travel for Celtics on the other. McCarthy being guarded by Aspel up the floor, looks to take it down the middle. Good steal by Aspel. See if we can convert it the other end. Cardelli runs into a cul-de-sac there in the form of Michelle Fahey. She thought about it. she saw McCarthy up the floor and she thought about it. She wound it up, but it didn't go. McCarthy on the ball. Aspel attending to her, lifts the dribble, bit early perhaps. Good pressure from Aspel across to Vasquez. Comes off the screen by Fahey. Outside. That's a long 3 from McCarthy. Doesn't get it to go, but they won't mind. Megan Cardelli pushing the ball down the floor for Celtics. They need something to fall here. Celtics looking a little flat on her feet, Mike. As I said, that Cardelli pops in the long 2. Yeah, they're looking a bit flat. Colleen McInerney, she's got a cramp. She's going to have to be subbed out.
Checking back into the game, Nicola O'Connell for the first time since the first quarter. Nicola, who has a hamstring injury by all accounts, Mike, I believe.
Yeah, I think she had a bit of an injury there during the week, but Nicola's tough bit of stuff. Colleen gone out of the game after giving a good innings for herself.
They're all tough down in Galway, Mike.
Absolutely. Out Maree way anyway, whatever about anything else. Have to pronounce it correctly, you know.
That's it, a culture like me from the Midlands would always struggle. As McCarthy's on the ball here for Maree. Comes off the pick with Fahy. Puts it on the floor. Nice feed inside to Nicola O'Connell. Tied up well. Vasquez with the shot doesn't come off. O'Connell already in the game.
Another rebound straight in, and she's got 2 rebounds.
Vasquez turns the corner back to Fahy. Skip pass across the zone. O'Connell wants this basket. She drops in 2.
Absolutely back in the game and makes her presence felt straight away.
Absolute impact.
2 points.
Delia. Megan Cardali doesn't get her to fall.
It's just a bit of a force. She's trying to just bring her team back in.
6:21 left here in the fourth. McCarthy on the ball. Aspel, ever reliant defending up the floor. Rice out and Vasquez turns the corner
Nice
down
move
the
by
lane.
Vasquez. And Fahy with the pump out rebound. And the second option. I think that's what's been happening most of the day. They're getting their second and third chances, whereas the likes of Lakers or Celtics aren't getting those second chances.
Strong to the basket there. I thought perhaps it travelled but got away.
Maree have a long pedigree of basketball down there as well, so these girls will know what it is to win.
Good defense by Cardelli. Rice leaks out ahead. On the open floor, goes to the basket, pops it in for 2.
Good job by Rice.
38-62 here in the fourth. McCarthy on the ball, being guarded by Emma Delia. To O'Connell, to Vasquez. Celtics pushing the defense wide up outside. Miscommunication, reaching by O'Connell. Aspel will get the ball back after she was fouled. Checking into the game is Leanna Hearn for Nadine Rice, it looks like. Don't forget, folks, we have some big games coming up here after this. We have Neptune versus Sligo All-Stars in the National Cup final, followed then by Proba Leicester and Griffith Swords Thunder, which is going to be an excellent game with some really fun matchups at 8 p.m. So make sure you check in.
Absolutely, that's going to be a serious game this evening.
If you don't have tickets to be here, check in online, watch on the live feed. It's going to be some good basketball. And Michael D. Higgins, although not playing point guard as Mike suggested earlier on. Jenny Morrison checking back into the game here for McCarthy. Ahern inbounds the ball. Cardelli. Ahern, nice feed inside to Morrison, doesn't pay off. Nicola O'Connell the rebound. This girl, Finn, who's been going all day, chases up the floor. 1v4, sees the cut at the back. What a pass.
Really nice pass.
Great vision from Finn there, Mike.
Yeah, really nice pass to Vasquez. The good thing that's nice is that they're actually still moving, they're still running, they still want to score more. Up by 20 odd points.
Cardelli, well shepherded by Vasquez. Top of the key, puts the shot up, doesn't go. Fahy with the big rebound in the crowd.
Fahy got a kick in the head there.
Cardelli puts the basket in, the rest will stop the play here. Fahy gets up to walk it off by all accounts. She's not done playing basketball here today yet.
No, it's not the first time she got a thump on a basketball court, I guess.
Inbounds from Nicola O'Connell here. Celtics pressing high up the floor here. McCarthy on the ball, looks to fling it long. Out in front is Finn. Did well to hold on to that ball there, Mike.
Absolutely. Just the way she reads it, she actually knows. She's very good you know, intellect and running, and the way she follows that ball is very good. Nice backdoor cut there from Vasquez too.
Nice pass from Fatty as well.
Absolutely.
Just didn't come off for Vasquez. Cardelli on the ball here. Screen from Ahern. Cardelli doesn't use it. Feeds across to McCarthy, but was deemed to have stepped out of bounds. All Maree here in the fourth quarter so far. 3:34 remaining. McCarthy up the floor. McCarthy's been very, very good on the ball, I feel, today for Maree. Like,
absolutely, she's been steady.
Minimal turnovers.
Minimal turnovers, exactly. She's
Very
been what you need in a point guard.
Fatty puts on the floor, takes Cardelli all the way to the basket, doesn't get her to go. As Maree still maintain the ball here with 10 left to shoot on the shot clock.
She's looking for that back door. Great job.
Beautiful feed from Michelle Fahy.
Nice cut from Cara McCarthy there. That bit of smarts.
They now lead by 26. 2 minutes left in the game. And Mike, at this late stage in the game, it's out of sight. Teams work very hard. If you had to pick, say, an outstanding player today from what you've seen on show, would you have any suggestions or who'll be featuring?
Defensively, I thought Colleen McInerney had an immense game inside. I thought she worked extremely hard. Michelle Fahy, she's done her usual stuff. She's just been so controlled. She scored when she's needed to. But the one that stood out to me today, to be honest with you, would be Dana Finn. Defensively, offensively, she's worked really hard. And for somebody so young to come in and do such a good defensive job, I think she's done extremely well.
Absolutely, she's been everywhere today as Rihanna Burke checks into the game for Nicola O'Connell. McCarthy again on the ball, great feed inside. First bit of action for Rihanna Burke, doesn't come off. Emma out in the front court, pass across. Ahern struggles to hold on to it. Trying to put the ball up in a crowd there, a lot of tall trees from Maree in the way. McCarthy settles it down again. 2:08 left in this fourth quarter. Maree lead by 26. Dinah Finn had 6 months to think about that shot before Vasquez pops it in on the rebound.
Vasquez popping.
Shot goes for Limerick Celtics there. As Maree empties the bench here. Coming into the game is Saoirse Kelly.
Saoirse Kelly, that's Deirdre's daughter, the manager of the team.
Very good.
Fine young player.
And Gail Hannafy also in the game, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. Great to see them getting their moment of fame up in the arena.
As it looks all but a certainty as McCarthy popped into the two baskets.
Nice job from McCarthy. She's been solid today too.
Absolutely, absolutely. Apart from a bit of wayward three-point shooting, other than that, she was absolutely rock solid.
Ordinarily, she's a really strong three-point shooter.
Ahern down the middle, draws the foul, good cut. Limerick Celtic still fighting here with 1:20 left in the fourth.
Michelle Fahy looks at the clocks and says, "Oh, good, I'm not gone." Yeah.
Checking out of the game after a hell of an afternoon of basketball is McCarthy. Checking in is number 7, Fionnuala Callahan. Carol McCarthy after putting in an exceptional 38 minutes of basketball, folks. Ahern is short in the first.
Great achievement from the club, in fairness. And they didn't even have a ladies team last year, and to come back and put all these guys together, and you know.
That's it, absolutely. When you're the right puzzles, you make a nice jigsaw, as picked off by Ahern again, working hard. She's come into the game, Hafsy says. Ahead, Emma DeLay to Morrison, thought about a three. Ahern back to DeLay. Morrison pulls up this time, deep two, doesn't go, rims out. Back in the hands of Saoirse Kelly.
Saoirse Kelly.
Ahead to Gail Hannafy, doesn't get it to go. Ahern with the ball as the clock ticks below 40 seconds.
Good rebound from
Saoirse Kelly again, yes. Packing some stats in limited court time here as Michelle Fahy has the ball. 30 seconds left, Mike.
Michelle Fahy, point guard extraordinaire out at the top.
I wouldn't put it past her, in fairness, to be able to do that. Kelly on the ball, thought about a shot. Holds it up. Back
There
to
she
Fahey.
goes.
3 seconds.
Great
Kelly
job.
the basket.
Nice. Oh. And a lovely pass from Michelle Fahey to get her in there.
As Kelly will go to the line to shoot too. 14.7 left here in this NICC women's final between Maree and Limerick Celtics. As they get the trophy ready on the sideline here, Mike.
Yeah, just a bit short from Saoirse there. Hopefully she make this one. And she pops that one in.
Gets the shot to drop here. Emma DeLee on the ball, 10 seconds left for Celtics here. Perhaps to get another basket, take the score. Michelle Aspel has the ball. Down low, shot popped in the corner, doesn't go. Rebound, Kelly on the ball, last shot, doesn't matter.
And it's all over. And Maree have won their national championship. Huge congratulations to them. Hard luck to the Celtics. Hard luck to Juan Carlos and Tony.
And it has to be
Orla Sullivan and
sorry, Mike, it has to be said from the get-go, Maree looked like the stronger team from midways in the
yeah, I think so.
quarter.
I think they just had that depth that Celtics weren't able to deal with, you know, and they brought their game to do. I have to say they all contributed so well today. Worked really hard, you know. The likes of McInerney and them, they don't play a huge amount of basketball, but they worked extremely hard. You know, they all did their job. I think Joe Shields will be a very happy man, and Deirdre Kelly will be very happy this evening.
Absolutely. I have to say, Limerick Celtics, it's not easy to come back to a final 2 years in a row, you know.
No,
I wouldn't rule them out coming back again, perhaps. Just today, they never got off the blocks, really.
No more than with Maree. They have a great calibre of basketball down there. Lovely to see that. Michelle Aspel and Michelle Fahey giving themselves a hug. They've played many's the time and played on international teams together. Two super players. Yeah, it's tough losing a final. Nobody likes to lose, but you know.
That's it. So we just, as the players get ready for their presentations coming up shortly here, Teresa Walsh, President of Basketball Ireland, makes her way to the podium. Some of the Maree players dancing already here.
There's Michelle Fahey. And Amy. Little Amy, that's the next generation of basketball right there.
She takes the high fives, already part of the team there.
Absolutely. Oh, that's nice to see.
As the Limerick players are called out to collect their runners-up medal here. After playing a hard-fought game that was going against them from the get-go, they didn't give up, Mike. They fought their way through.
No, they continue to fight right the way through, as they will always will. A lot of pedigree there, a lot of character. They never give up. But just against a stronger Maree team on the day. Simple as that.
And the players themselves will know that and will take heart from that it just wasn't there today, as Maree wait to go up and accept the cup as soon as the Limerick players make way. It'll be interesting to see if the selection committee will side with your opinion on MVP, perhaps, sir.
We'll just see. We won't say anything just yet, just to see. And when they do say it, we say, oh yeah, that's it.
If they do, I'll take some tips off you next week, Mike. I'll tell you that much. As the Maree players prepare here after a great win, 71-42 against Limerick Celtics. They're already dancing here. Michelle Fahey.
Fahey goes up. And Emmy. Great job by them all today.
Absolutely.
It'll be a proud parish.
Played exceptional basketball down in Maree.
Proud parish in Maree today, that's for sure. My own daughter plays for Maree.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Joe Shields goes up to collect his winner's medal too. A happy man, no doubt.
Absolutely.
Been around the basketball blocks a few times himself.
Yeah, there's a lot with the schools basketball. Predominantly schools. But yeah, he's been there a long time. And that's Deirdre Kelly.
As we have a youngster heading up to collect another medal.
And And Dana Finn gets the MVP.
There you go. It could go nowhere else. In fairness, Mike, she had an exceptional
Excellent.
afternoon.
Great job. Deserved it. Played a great game, in fairness to her. She well deserves it. Well done, Dana.
Michelle Fahy goes up to collect the NICC champion trophy. She'll have her hands full as she lifts this trophy. Great victory for Maree today.
Absolutely.
Over a tough Limerick Celtics team. And don't forget, folks, after this we're coming right back with the National Cup final between Neptune and Sligo All-Stars, followed then by the Senior Super League game after that.
Absolutely. Let's look to both teams.
As Maree posed for the final pictures here, guys, we'll leave you here. We'll check in with you later on. Great win for Maree over Limerick Celtics, 42-71 in the NICC Cup final.